Hi, you guys. Just a real quick video here today. I just wanted to bring up, my thoughts around what's going on with John of God, because I did have a couple of people that were commenting on my last videos, thinking that maybe I'm here to promote John of God. And, I'm not here to promote John of God. I'm not here to convince anyone to, believe anything. I'm just here simply reporting what is going on in Brazil, because I feel like there isn't enough guides, first of all, reporting what's going on in Brazil. And two, I also believe the American media is not also reporting enough. There have been, over 500 women in Brazil that were sexually abused by John of God, and some of them were Americans. And the fact that the American news is not bringing any of this really into the awareness of the American people, it just doesn't, I just don't understand it. But I just want to come on here to clarify that I'm not here supporting John of God. I have my own inner healing that I'm doing around this. Don't forget, I was a guide for him. Part of my business was taking people to Brazil, and that's gone now because, of course, I don't believe in what he has done, and I'm not willing to, take people to Brazil. Now, that's not to say that if John of God didn't sell that land of his, that I wouldn't go back over there, because there's something about that vortex there, the energy of intention that has been created in that space, makes it very, very powerful. But as long as John of God owns that land, you won't see me over there. But that's my own inner feelings. This is what what I believe in. I'm not here to tell you that is the right thing for you. You need to follow your own heart, and that's not just with John of God. That's with everything in life. We have an inner knowing within us. If we just stop long enough and to really listen to that heart space, everything that we need would be clarified for us. But we get so caught up in what's going on in the outside world that we lose sight of that inner wisdom that's within each and every one of us. So that's what I came here to talk about today. It's really about clarifying that I am not here supporting John of God. There's a lot going on in the internet right now about what John of God has done. There's stuff that's out there in the internet right now that is just stuff that's out in the internet right now. There is absolutely no proof of it right now. At this very moment, the only proof or the only things that John of God is being charged for is for, sexually abusing women, raping women, having guns in his homes that were not registered to him, having a gun that had the serial number scraped off. These are the charges that are against him right now. Just yesterday, his son was arrested for also intimidating, along with John of God. The two of them went and intimidated a woman that was a witness for a victim back in 2016 with a gun, and also were trying to bribe her with jewels to keep her mouth shut. The women did not accept the jewels, but they got intimidated with the gun and dropped the charges. So these are the charges that are against John of God right now. The other stuff that you're hearing on the internet, that John of God was trafficking, that John of God had his own farms where he was breeding babies with women and then killing them, that, at this moment, that is just all talk. So we got to stop pointing fingers. We got to stop creating gossip. We don't know if these are true facts at this moment. I'm sure that the investigators in Brazil, the prosecutors, they're all aware of these talks right now. And if there's anything that needs to come out from this all, I'm sure that we're going to hear more about it. So let's just stay tuned. Let's just stay focus on what we know to be true, or at least that we know that he's being charged for, and let's get quiet enough to listen to our own hearts and follow our own hearts to what is real and what is true for our own selves, and not be so easy to be to be influenced one way or the other. So thank you so much for giving me a few minutes here, allowing me to express what is my own healing work through this whole process of what's going on with John of God. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. I promise I'll be bringing you up to date as soon as I hear something else, something new. Thank you so much, and have an awesome day. Peace and blessings.